Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I was going to be rebuilding a Stihl MS261 M-tronic. So, this is my dad currently trying to port the new cylinder. It came to me and it was not in the best condition. Like, it wasn't put to the very best. The casing was kind of messed up, so he was trying to fix it and do a little port at the same time. Now this is me while he's trying to port the cylinder. And I was trying to change the bearings on the saw. But I noticed the ones that came in the original one were not the same size. So I just greased the original ones, as you'll see in a couple seconds, and I put it back in. Okay, so I was trying to use some brake cleaner here to clean the piston because I accidentally got some grease on the piston. Now what you see here is me taking the piston rings out of the packaging and sliding them onto the piston. Is the new one or the original one?
Well, check them out. If they're exactly the same, I would probably have more faith in this. But either you stick to all the original stuff, or you stick to all the.
I can't use the original piston cylinders, rings. Sorry.
No, not the rings. I'm saying the inside stuff.
Okay. See if the pin fits well, because this didn't fit in it. Okay, yeah, pin fits. I would use the pin, I think. I think this pin would be good. It's much thicker than the OEM one.
I hope I didn't take off too much off the exhaust port transfer.
Okay, so let me try this again. I already recorded this, but I didn't put anything into fast mode, or I don't know, it's time-lapse yet. So it got all messed up and it was ended up being too long. So I decided to restart. So here I am deciding to if I should use the original lock pins or the OEM one that came on the saw already. So that's what I'm doing here. And I would always put one on the side of the piston we have less access to on the saw. So there's one side of the saw where I have more hand room, so more room to move my hands around, and then there's the other side of the saw which I have less room to move my hands. So you always want to put one on and make sure it's the right side. And just to give you a hint of where the right side and the wrong side are, if you have not already done a rebuild on a saw, or any machine really, when you get a new piston, you have an arrow on the piston, and the arrow will point to the muffler. So you have to point it in the direction of the muffler, which is why every time I would put it down, I would make sure again that I'm putting it back on the right side, because if I put it on the wrong side, I'll have less access on the other side. So you'll see me making a bunch of failed attempts to put the lock pin on here. My dad just ended up doing it afterwards because I couldn't put it on. On my 441, I was able to put it on after about half an hour of trial and error. Well, so my dad ended up doing it, but basically I was changing pliers over here because the other ones didn't have much grip onto the metal. Okay, so my dad ended up putting on, like I said, and now I'm looking for where the hole is so I can pass the pin in through. So that's what I was doing there. Once I got it into the hole, pushed it in with a screwdriver. I realize now that I probably should use the back end, or honestly, thinking of it now, I think that back of a Sharpie might have worked well because it will not scratch the metal, which I don't really think it matters if you scratch the metal on the inside of the piston, or especially just that part right there. But then again, I couldn't get the other pin in, the locking pin, so my dad put it in 2 seconds. This was his first try and he got it in right away. So then this is me again, and I'm just showing you what it looks like here. Just looking over everything, making sure everything looked right to me. And here I was thinking of possibly putting the boot on the cylinder before putting the cylinder on the saw, but I wasn't. But my dad didn't think that was a good idea, so we ended up putting the cylinder on first and then putting the boot on, which came with its difficulties. And you'll see me here oiling up the cylinder and the piston. Here is the piston being oiled. I used 2-cycle oil. And here's me oiling the cylinder. And my dad put a little bit of oil onto the crank. And then I was trying to find a way that's comfortable for me to put the cylinder onto the piston. So, I think I should probably buy like a compressor for the ring compressor, I think it's called. Yeah, piston ring compressor. But I ended up getting it on faster than I thought, but I think my life would be a little easier with piston ring compressors. I looked once for them, but I just never ended up buying them or anything, so yeah. Anyways, you'll see here I got it on, but I couldn't get it to sit quite right. So, with a little bit of wiggling and a little bit of playing around, I got it on. So this video was mainly just for putting the saw back together, piston cylinder wise. Hey guys, so a little bit of a change of scenery here, but I just wanted to make an outro to my video. So I just wanted to say, I know I kind of left the video hanging there. I got the cylinder tightened down and I just shut the camera off. But I just want to say, yeah, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And if YouTube lets people comment again, please leave a comment. I know that the last couple videos they turned off the comments, but if they're not turned off, I would like if some of you guys could leave a comment for some tips and tricks that you guys may have. And anyways, thanks for watching, and don't forget to watch the next video, because it's not going to be the only part to this series. I think it's going to be 3 parts. I've filmed 2 already, and I'm working on the 3rd. So anyways, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.